Welcome back, guys, and this is the final class of our mini-series, Conquer with Character. Now, in this video, we will be talking about destiny. This is what we've been waiting for. We want to finally get to our destiny, so let's get started. Okay, guys, let's talk about 5 points to ponder as it has to do with our destiny. Consider. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. As you know, we've been reverse engineering destiny, and you know that it is not a thing of chance. We know that it's deliberate and it's purposeful. We do what we need to do so that we can inherit our destiny. It is not a cosmic accident. It is definite of purpose. It is deliberate action. It is ultimate purpose. So don't leave it to chance, brothers and sisters. It is up to you and I, and that's exactly what this whole series has been all about. That is not by chance, it is by choice. Our second point to ponder, consider. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Destiny is by decision. Destiny is what you decide it to be. That's the whole point that we've been trying to make in this course. This is the journey that you and I have been taking throughout this mini course. That you can have what you want, the life you dreamed about, the life you envision for yourself. You can have it, but you can have it through choice, not chance. It's not gonna happen on accident. It's only gonna happen through deliberate choice, a decision. You deciding to sacrifice who you are for who you want to become. That way, you can live the life you long for. Now, our third point to ponder, consider. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved. This destiny that you long for, you're gonna have to run after. You're gonna have to chase it. You're gonna have to get angry. You're gonna have to move forward. You're gonna have to not settle for mediocrity, because many times that's what we do. Many of us give up on our destiny. And we say, hey, you know what? I guess it's just not in the cards. Well, then get a new deck, because you can have it if you want it bad enough. You can achieve it if it's a burning desire. If you really, really must have it. And in order to get those things that you want, you have to do something that one of the personal development icons, Tony Robbins, said: raise your standard. You're not getting the life that you want. You're not achieving those goals because our standard is too low. Imagine a thermostat. What does it do? It reads the temperature of the room. And many of our thermostats we set it to, say, 70. And if the temperature get too high, the AC kicks in and it tries to bring the temperature down. And that's sort of like what we do with our lives and our goals and the things that we really, really want to have for ourselves. Our standards are too low. Our success thermostat needs to be adjusted. How many of us are still out there barely getting by, living from paycheck to paycheck, just making the rent under the wire? And we've been doing it for years. That's where the thermostat is. How about those who have a little bit more means but still spend it all? They have no free income, no free disposable income. I really don't like the term disposable income, but you get the idea. Still living from paycheck to paycheck. The thermostat is too low. Raise your standards, and then your destiny is well in hand. Point to ponder, number 4. Consider. You are not a victim of the world, but rather the master of your own destiny. It is your choices and decisions that determine your destiny. Let me ask you a question. Are you willing to fight for that which you want? Are you willing to fight for that ultimate goal? Do you have a bigger purpose? Or you know how the old question is always asked when it comes to motivation and achieving your dreams: what is your why? Is it worth fighting for? Meaning, your ultimate goal, is it worth fighting for? Now, the reason I ask is because there's going to be some resistance to your destiny, at least at first. And it is meant to be there. It's meant to be there so that you can grow, because achieving your destiny also develops your character. That means it is all a part of the process. Your destiny is not a straight line. You're not gonna get there easily, but it will be worth it. When you enjoy the process as much as you will enjoy the destination, then you can handle anything that comes your way. Anything that comes your way, you can overcome it. If you become bigger than your problem. Because that's what winners do. They overcome obstacles. They solve problems. They ascend to the next level. Everyone has problems. It's just the quality of your problems that makes the difference. Are you going around in circles, going through the same thing over and over and over, allowing the same problems to plague you, hindering you and slowing you down, killing time when you could be that much closer to your destiny? You haven't outgrown your problems just yet, and that is the problem. We have to outgrow our problems, meaning solve them. Put things in place so that these same problems don't continue to occur. These are the roadblocks in the path of our destiny. Now again, they're necessary when you are a problem solver. I don't know if someone told you it would be easy, but they lied. This is your destiny that we're talking about. This is a big, big, big goal, a huge desired outcome. And you have to ask yourself, is it worth fighting for? Because you're not a victim. You have a date with destiny. What's it gonna look like? Our fifth and final point to ponder. Consider. What we call our destiny is truly our character, and that character can be altered. The knowledge that we're responsible for our actions and attitudes does not need to be discouraging, because it also means that we are free to change this destiny. One is not in bondage to the past, which has shaped our feelings, to race, inheritance, background. All this can be altered if we have the courage to examine how it has formed us. We can alter the chemistry provided we have the courage to dissect the elements. And now it has come to this. Can we face ourselves? Can we look at ourselves in the mirror and tell ourselves that some changes need to take place? Can you face yourself? Because there's going to be a lot of enemies on the outside, but there's an enemy on the inside. And if you can overcome the enemy on the inside, the enemies on the outside matters very little. We have to conquer ourselves. We have to rise up and become warriors. We have to decide what our destiny is, what we want our life to look like in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And then we have to ask ourselves, is it worth the trials and tribulation? Is it worth going through the fire? Is it worth being tested? Do we have the mettle to overcome? Can we get knocked down and get back up? Can we take the bumps? Can you do it? Because this is your destiny. You have the power within you to shape a new reality, despite what has happened to you in the past. The past does not have to equal your future, and that's the power of shaping your destiny. That's the power of having destiny by design. That's the power of having destiny by decision. You can make conscious decisions. You can reverse engineer your life right now. As we look at it backwards one more time, you'll notice that all these elements we have control of. We have control of who we become. That is our character. We can control that with our habits. We can control our habits with our actions. We can control our actions with our words. And we can control our words with our thoughts. We can have exactly what we want if we have the courage to face ourselves. And after facing ourselves, shaping ourselves, you and I can conquer character. Go out there and get your destiny. It's waiting for you. Thank you guys for joining me on this mini series. I appreciate you guys participating and playing along with me. Share it with other people if you think it has been of some use. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I don't want you to miss any upcoming and future videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, conquer with character.